Hey folks, Jordan with My Strategic Forecast Inside the Numbers Live. And I wanted to take you through a trade I had yesterday in the SPY, which is a proxy for the S&P 500. What was interesting about this trade was both where the level came from with Inside the Numbers, how I traded against it within the first 10 minutes, and the fact that I went to the long side when most of the day was short. I also want to walk you through how I optimize my exits to be able to get more out of the trade than I otherwise would. Now, for starters, you'll notice that there's a line here at $407.50. That was the level identified by David in the pre-market even after the CPI numbers had come out and juiced the market. That was where we were looking for a long trade, and you can see that the market dropped into it pretty steadily and quickly within the first 10 minutes. It was at that point that I took a full position. Now, you'll notice in the very next candle that I took about half of the total shares that I had off at a profit. The reason is simple. The SPY has been exceptionally volatile for the past several months. And so the equivalent of 5 points in the ES is 50 cents in the SPY. So I took half the trade off at $408, which was 50 cents. And from there, I let the remainder start to run. Now, I took one portion off at around $408.50, and then another last portion just shy of $409. Scaling out like this allowed me to maximize my profit potential, because otherwise I would have been forced to take all of my trade off at one given exit point, and I preferred to try and maximize what I can get out of each trade. Now, I also want you to notice that there's an area over here where I bought back into the stock and then traded out of it over here. This allowed me to capture another 10 points. This used the information that David provided for Inside the Numbers in the live commentary, and he had noted that there was likely going to be support again should the stock come down to $408.50, give or take. So from there, because I had already taken off a trailer and been able to make a nice profit, I went ahead and put that trailer back on. You'll notice that the exit originally was here. I came in here, which is lower, and then traded it out for a nice little extra gain. This total move allowed me to capture almost 15 ES points, and I did it using SPY and the shares of the SPY. So now the question is, where did the $407.50 level come from? Let's find out. Now, I've moved out to a daily time frame, and I want to point out a few key areas. The first is the top of Jerome's candle, which comes in at $407.68. That was an important spot. The close for the very next day was at $407.38. So $407.50 was right in the middle. The high for the day after that was around $407.86. And if you go all the way back here to September 9th, the high was $407.51. So we know there's an important spot somewhere in this area. David has the calculations that he uses and then provides to members, which we then turn into trades in the live room. And for this one in particular, it was simply rounded off to an even $0.50 because a lot of traders can use the even $0.50 at $407.50 or even $408 to make trades. And it doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. This is how we combine the information that David provides in the Inside the Numbers with the Inside the Numbers Live to be able to create trades and show you how you take the education and information and apply it to real life trading. So there you have it. That's a quick rundown of how I took the SPY trade in the live room in front of members using the information that David provides along with my own skills, knowledge, and application. The live room is a great place to learn how to execute the trades and taking a strategy from conception to execution. We offer a 7-day free trial for anybody that's interested, so you can check out the live room and make sure that it's right for you. My name is Jordan with My Strategic Forecast Inside the Numbers Live, and thanks for tuning in.